Hello, welcome. Letting the car warm up a little bit. It's actually starting to get pretty cold out. I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it's between 50 and 60 something degrees, so it's pretty nice. The morning dew is on the car. Fucking hate it. I don't understand the generation coming up underneath me. I don't want to sound like an old person, but either I'm a certain fucking breed or something, or people are starting to become fucking just pathetic. But when I started this job at a younger age than what people in the position that I was in are currently in, I certainly as fuck didn't have as many problems as they happen to have. And I mean, the list goes on, but for the most part, it's just like I've never seen people so like unreliable and so it's borderline laziness, like selfishness. I don't even know what you call all those. Like, what do you call that when that's all put together into a package? Because I've never had all of those elements fucking going off at once in me. So it sucks to be in a position and then be above that position looking down at it, because you know exactly what those boots feel like, what they're capable of. And it sucks when you see them just, you know, sitting at the door, you know, left in the middle of the room. It does suck. But I guess all you can really do is leave that shit at the exit of the building when you leave it. No, I just don't understand it. And I don't want to say it can be all mental illness, you know. I honestly don't think that many people growing up around me now are mentally ill. Whatever word you want to use. There's just too many social skills lacking. There's too many work ethics being non-existent. There's so many things wrong with people around my age. I don't understand it. When I started working I started at age 20, but like I turned to age 21 like right after that. I remember being so afraid of like letting down the people like I work with. Like I literally would like fucking kill myself every night. I would go up above what I was doing every night. I would always. The thing is, it starts off so basic, right? You start off with a checklist, right? Well, what do you do with a checklist once you've done it for weeks, turning into months? You start adding timestamps. That way you can see how long it's taking you to do things. You tweak it. What happens after you tweak it? You basically perfect it. At that point, you've tried every option. You've seen all the elements. And where do you go from that? You add more to the list. We're at the point now in this store where nothing has really changed in that department. In fact, I've made it so lax up there that there's nights where I will literally bring every single thing that needs to be like seeked out, you know, like going out back to grab certain supplies. I will go to the point of bringing all of that stuff up front so people don't need to go out back. But that's still not enough. Like when I was working in this position, I not only got all of my stuff done, I was able to go over to the overnight grocery department and help them throw an entire aisle of stock. So anywhere from like 30 to 100 pieces of stock every night almost. And I mean, obviously some nights would be busier than other nights, so it wouldn't be that easy, but I just remember having this feeling in me of like wanting to do more and more and more. And I just remember every night, it's like, I can't let these guys down. Like, I don't want to be known as a guy who can let people down. And I don't know what makes me that way. To me, it's a simple work ethic, you know. It's do your best, and like you don't want to leave this place feeling like you could have done more. It's like with these people, they watch too many fucking like 90s sitcoms of, you know, like, I don't even know, I don't even know what the fuck you'd watch. Just, I guess sitcoms of it. Well, not necessarily 90s, just sitcoms in general, you know, where, for example, you take a show about like an office, and you got your people rolling in, Mondays. Clap, 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 clap. My world is not like that. Mondays do not exist. The weekends do not exist. And for the most part, the people I work with, that should not exist either. I know their schedules. They don't have those kind of days where they can come in and, oh, guess what? I guess it's the start of my week. Time to hate it. That doesn't exist. The way I've always worked is I'm always available for call-ins, just because, you know, it's good to help out. Like, even at this point in my career where I literally hate that store, I hate every single fucking manager in that store, I hate the job itself now. It drains me, like, actually physically working there. It fucking sucks. But I still have that core in me that's saying, like, you know, fucking pull through, do your best. It's like, if I feel like I slacked off a little bit too much, I'll stay an extra 20 minutes, you know, to just do a couple extra things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. But with other people, it's, you know, working. Oh, hey, guess what? This guy I know is here. Let me talk to him for 5 minutes. Okay, did that. All right. Oh, let me inconvenience everybody else in the store by going on my break at the time that I don't always go at, but sometimes I do. Okay, did that. All right, now let me go and do this thing. Oh, better page somebody up here because I'm capable of doing this thing, but I want to be selfish right now and go and do something that I have to get done. Otherwise, I look bad. But I don't care if they look bad over there. I don't understand that shit at all. When I come into my job, I basically leave the way they want that room. They want that to be untouched by me. They want me to leave it alone. Now, what that means, though, is because I'll come in and there'll be a mess. Obviously, I can't leave it a mess because the part of me says that's not the right thing to do. Would I want to come into a room that's completely full of pallets and empty pallets and garbage and plastic all over the place? No. So we take care of it. But it's so bad because I'll take the blame like almost all the time for shit that doesn't make sense that like my night crew would be the ones doing it. It doesn't make sense that I wouldn't have touched it. There's cameras, there's plenty of proof that we're not the source of the problem. But at the end of the day, they don't care. They just want to put like a victim on the list. I don't know if it gives them peace of mind or if it's like a sense of like the problem has been resolved, because problems never get resolved. Like, everything is basically the same. I'd argue that things have gotten worse over time, honestly. But I mean, the thing is, nobody's going to agree with that because the people that weren't in power at that time are in power now. So it makes literally no sense at all. It's just stupid shit. It's really fucking stupid shit. And we are home. All I can say right now is I'm fucking drained from the majority of aspects of my life. I don't like it. I have to deal with it. And it sucks. Welcome to adulthood, I guess.